Hey everyone, and thanks for subscribing to the HashiCorp Certified Console Associate video course. I am Zeel and I'm going to be your instructor throughout the course. Now, my personal journey with Console started when a larger organization had acquired the organization where I was working with. So our servers were primarily based on AWS. So all of our services were based on AWS. However, the larger organization had their services in their own data centers. And as part of the integration stage, lot of services from the AWS needed to communicate with multiple services in different data centers. So we used to use Console primarily because of the service discovery feature, and it used to work really great. And that is how I started my journey with Console. So now in the latest version of Console, you really have a lot of interesting features available, and we'll be discussing about each one of them in great detail as we progress. So let's discuss on what exactly this course is all about. So this is a certification specific course with primary intention to cover all the topics that are part of the official HashiCorp Certified Console Associate certification. So this is our primary aim. Now, one important part to remember here is that the arrangement of the topics within our course is a little different from the exam blueprint to make sure that the course remains beginner friendly. Now, we'll be discussing about the second point in just a moment here. Now, discussing about the things that we cover in the course, do note that our course begins from absolute scratch, and only once we have a strong foundation in Console do we go into the much more advanced topics. So if you look into the initial section, we have the getting started with Console, service discovery, dynamic application configuration. So this is where we go ahead and build a strong base into Console. Once we have a strong base into Console, then we go ahead and discuss about various aspects like high availability and so on. Now, when you look into the official Console Associate certification page from HashiCorp, let's go a bit down and let's look into the exam objective. So within the section 1 here itself, if you look into 1B, it is stating prepare Console for high availability and performance. However, if you're starting from absolute scratch, then the high availability and performance is something that you will look into at the last, only after you have a very strong foundation into Console. And this is the reason why if you look into the high availability section, this is one of the bottom sections here. So first we go ahead and build a strong foundation into Console, and only after that we discuss about various things like high availability. So this is why you will not see a exact domain to domain mapping from our course to exam blueprint, but we cover everything in a way that a beginner can also go ahead and understand it. That's great. So before we conclude, a little introduction about me. So I primarily work as a DevSecOps engineer into the area of defensive security. So teaching has been one of my passions, and even before teaching online, I used to conduct various sessions related to security and other technologies into various universities across India. So currently I have more than 15 courses with more than 145,000 students who have subscribed to them. Now, certification wise, the most important certification is I am already certified with the HashiCorp Certified Console Associate certification. Now, apart from that, I am also certified with HashiCorp Terraform Vault, AWS Security Specialty, Advanced Networking, Certified Ethical Hacker, Red Hat Certified Architect, and so on. That's great. So I'm really excited for this course. So let's get started.